Hey everybody, it is Nathan Selove with another edition of Autism Actually Speaking. Today I want to talk about autistic info dumping. And this idea comes from a comment that I had on the previous video. So info dumping is when an autistic starts throwing out a bunch of random information about something that they are truly interested in. For example, I am super interested in Star Wars. I love Star Wars. It's my favorite franchise, favorite movie franchise, and I could talk about it all day. For example, fun fact, the reason why they had the scene in Empire Strikes Back where Luke gets attacked by the Wampa was because Mark Hamill got into this really bad car accident, and they needed to find a way to basically justify the fact that he had scars all over his face. See, right there. That is a topic that I'm very interested in, and I just randomly shared a bunch of information with you even though it might not have necessarily been prompted. Because oftentimes that is how an autistic's mind works. They feel that sharing that special interest, we feel that sharing that special interest is the best way to connect with other people. So the reasons why I want to talk about this are threefold. Number one, to neurotypicals. When an autistic info dumps on you, even if it's unwarranted or seems kind of weird, for us, that is one of the biggest ways that we try to connect with other people. So it is our attempt to connect with you. Number two, to autistics. Sometimes info dumping might not actually be appropriate. Sometimes the person might need you to talk about something that they're interested in. They might need emotional support, or they just really do not care about what you're talking about. So I think that you need to be aware of that and you need to be conscientious of that. And number three, and this is the biggest reason why I wanted to make this video, info dumping is kind of just fun for autistics. And with that in mind, I think it's good for us to have an outlet. So the comment that I mentioned earlier that gave me the idea to make this video was from user Suzanne, which, thanks a bunch Suzanne for putting this comment down. And this user mentioned that, or made a reference to the fact that in the previous video, Jess had randomly info dumped a bunch of things about Victorian fashion because that's one of her special interests. And this user, Suzanne, said that they would love to hear Jess just info dump for an hour about stuff related to this interest or other interests. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be making hour-long videos, but this did give Jess and myself an idea. Full disclosure, this was mainly Jess's idea, so she should be given most of the credit for this. But what if we had kind of a game type of thing on the show, in which you, as the commenters, leave comments down below of things that you think that Jess or I might know a lot about or might be interested in, for us to just randomly info dump about. And then Jess and I can make videos in which we kind of go back and forth, timing ourselves for 30 seconds or a minute, and basically just info dump as much information about that topic as we can. So if this is something you're interested in, leave a comment down below for potential topics that you think that she and I might be interested in that we can just randomly info dump about. In order to indicate that this is the specific topic that you're trying to comment about, make sure to indicate in the comment that this is an info dump topic. So be like, I don't know, info dump blank or info dump : about this. I think that might be a really fun way to do some engagement, more engagement with the autism community, and it might be fun for you all. So if that's something you're interested in, leave a comment down below. In the meantime, that is today's video. Thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a like, a share, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Check out some of my other stuff, and I'm on Twitter now, so you should follow me, @NathanSelove. And in the meantime, if you have any questions or topics you'd like addressed, please leave them in the comments below, or message me on my Facebook, also linked below. And remember, if you could teach an entire class about the lore of the Elder Scrolls universe, you might be autistic.